Hey, and we are live. Yay. Alrighty, let's set this up. Okay.
Is fighting and despair all you know? I guess you're looking for a fight.
Let's see. Not much in hand. Sorry guys. Still a sick, which sucks. I lost my mouse. Okay, there it is. I lost my mouse cursor. I was like, oh shit! Where'd you go, mouse cursor? Stream is right here. In this place. Warning, okay. Ew, that's not good. It doesn't like the keyframe intervals. Let's see if we can fix that, eh?
Hey, that hurt!
Alright, I changed keyframe intervals to 2. Let's see if that fixed what I was having a problem with. Also, my music stopped. Damn. Well, I'll have to fix that.
The darkness is mine.
I'm gonna leave that up. Alright, I think everything looks good now.
The darkness is mine. You're done for.
YouTube didn't like me having default keyframes.
The dark won't hide you.
So I set keyframe interval to 2, and it looks a lot better. I still don't like my floaty mouse thing, but I can't fix that. Alright.
You're done for.
Let's drop right in on this guy. And yeah, I was slightly early, like 10 minutes maybe now. Not super early.
Come gather round.
That's not good.
Now. The dark won't hide. Stop!
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now.
Alrighty. Fortunately, that doesn't clear the board. But it does do the best job at keeping me alive, I guess. Priest and Grimnir might do it as well.
Your evil deeds end now.
The real battle begins.
I see your weakness.
It does basically the same job. Need to get back to silver 2, damn. Well, I'm dead.
Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Alright. Let's get in on this. Some fun. Be hype, yeah. I decided to go through no copyright music and I'm just running through their whole fucking channel basically. Everything they've ever uploaded. That's what the playlist is running, so. No copyright sounds is great. Because it means I don't get copyright striked. And it means I can use it and still monetize. It's great fun. Hey, what's up? What? Being sick absolutely sucks. Like, so bad. There's been patch notes? Has there? I haven't seen patch notes. Let's see. I'll be very interested because if there is patch notes, I'll be so curious because I'll make that into a video after. For sure. Nope, it looks like it's still only the same news. It's other room. Oh no, well. That's why it's I hope in the title. Because this should be like what, the last day before patch goes through. What is it, PT? So 1 AM PT. That's what I'm hoping for. Lost on what to do. Hearthstone is not too bad. You'll pick it up pretty simple if you just keep playing, sort of thing.
You're done for.
Yeah, like I was expecting patch notes soon. What is it? 6 PM Sunday my time. That's what, 1 AM their time. So 6 PM for me tomorrow. I think that's what that means. Yeah. It'll be my 6 PM. No, that's the same day. So 6 PM today. Sorry. So that's 6 hours from now. We should get the patch to start.
Let them rest in peace.
Expansion will be outstanding to restore it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If they don't do a balance patch now, yeah, they're gonna have a lot of trouble because it's just become a stale meta now, which was to be expected. That's usually how this kind of month goes. The second month is always the stale month. It's always the month after and the month before the next expansion, always the most exciting.
Be gone.
Sad? Not at all.
Oh dear. But hopefully, yeah, hopefully we will get patch notes.
Fighting is so crude.
Who played since the 15th last month? Jeez, man.
It won't be long now.
Now, jump into the wind.
I've been doing my content missions and tournaments. That's about it. Well, I'm dead anyway, so
The real battle begins.
Penitent sinner. Guilty.
Such pain.
I wanted the sleeves, but it just isn't worth it. I've almost finished the sleeves. I know how you feel though. It's fucking shitty, but I wasn't gonna miss out on those sleeves. Well, we're hoping the maintenance will fix. Well, we're hoping the balance will be a balance. Well, I'm really okay. Let me word this properly. We're hoping the patch will be a balance patch. So.
You keep relying on me, dragon.
So that's what we're hoping.
Let us conclude.
We're hoping it will balance things, so it will fix hopefully Shadow and Dragon. That's what we're kind of expecting. But there hasn't been any confirmation as to it will be that. It just seems to be how things go. I wouldn't mind having a positive win rate against the popular decks. Yeah, I love Blood as well. Blood needs more stuff. I could have went for the heal, but I really want to go for game.
Sky's my destination.
That's not good.
Fighting is so cruel.
Okay, actually not bad at all. No, I know he didn't have Evo. It's just I was thinking I'd be fucked by whatever else he had. But fortunately, since he didn't have anything, Baha was pretty easy to play because it means he didn't really have a counter. And the odds of him dealing 4 damage is not high.
I pray that you will be freed from suffering.
Most of the dragon cards, deal 2 to 3 damage range in one hit. So it would have required some form of combo. Probably digging for Storm, yeah. That's about all I could probably think of, too. Forte, yeah. You don't see Forte too often now. Not like it used to be. There wasn't much that could threaten lethal from that point that you'd be running outside of a decent Storm combo.
Is fighting and despair all you know?
Judgment will rain down upon you.
You started to see my favourite game. Boiled down to a 2-deck meta though. It's the same as last meta though. This is why I get with people. It's fucking stupid. People complain, 2-deck meta, yeah, so was last expansion, so was the expansion before that. So was kind of the opening of the game. Yeah, see, that's my point. It's pretty much always been like that. Every card game's like that. Last expansion it was Forest and, well, Roach and Daria. Dominated everything. Sure, there were other decks, no different to now, there's other decks, but they weren't nowhere near as powerful, and before that it was basically things like Purgatory and Seraph that were extremely powerful.
You're done for. Heartful prayers turn to light.
I am the
May my prayers be heard.
I think you were just, I don't know whether you were just seeing things or whether it was just you got lucky and fought more variation.
Lend me your power, Golden Step.
Because really it hasn't changed too much. That was kind of waste.
I've said my last
I would have played that very differently.
Your evil deeds end now.
They haven't announced what they're going to do yet. We know we're getting a patch. That's why people, like, okay, yes, I made the title slightly ambiguous, but that's why I write, I hope. Like, I hope kind of should give it away that we don't know for sure. It's kind of what I was aiming for with that title. Use whatever, yeah, exactly. And no, you can't really blame them. You can blame the developers for not getting on top of it fast enough, but then from that other side, you've got to consider that it's not that easy.
Let us conclude. Rest with the others, please. Not at all.
Well, I wanted to keep the title interesting.
Let them rest in peace.
I just need to buy enough time here. Call me, man.
Your evil deeds end now.
If they nerf the deck but not the legs. The legendaries aren't that bad, honestly. The only problem legendary I find is Sybil, that's it. Everything else isn't that bad at all. Everything else can be balanced by nerfing silvers. Other than IGN. Jeez, I feel special. Mind you, there aren't that many decent Shadowverse YouTubers out there, are there? I suppose, you know, Ignis has his own stuff going on. And that's about it that I've seen. Crip is more of a sponsor than anything. These bullshit. Hector will be balanced by Catacomb though. If you limit their shadow generation, then Hector will become more balanced by like process of elimination, so it wouldn't even matter. I'm fucked. Great. Problem with mirror matches.
I have lost.
Doesn't play, it's insulting. Kind of, yeah, but it makes sense because you're not really gonna sponsor someone who's playing your game all the time because they're already doing what you want. They might occasionally just so it looks good for them, but they want to sponsor someone who doesn't play their game much but who's still influential in the card game space, which is Crip. So it makes sense. Like Ignis only just got a couple of sponsorship videos a week or so ago, and he's at what, 6k? So that makes sense. Yeah, but you can't really play Hector without Catacomb.
Fighting in despair, all you know.
Like, imagine a deck where Catacomb gives you 0 shadows, and then try and play Hector efficiently, and it's not really going to be the same. So if you balance Catacomb's shadow generations, Hector doesn't have the shadows to use, because you're not seeing Death Breath combos like you do every other time. So yeah, so Catacomb would easily balance it out if they hit Catacomb. That's how I'm looking at it, and I think that's how they're going to do it. Like, look at the Goblin Mage nerf as a great example. They didn't want to nerf Roach, they didn't want to nerf any of the legendaries in Forest, so what they did was they took what made Forest most consistent, and they nerfed that. And that would have been hard for them, because I personally would have hated trying to hit a neutral card like that. Dragon's problem is there's nothing that's in the silver or bronze range that makes it really overpowered. Sure, Zeal is a little bit of a problem, but it's nowhere near as bad as the fact that they can pull off turn 8 to 10 plays, like turn 5, turn 6, which is crazy. So it's not too surprising, honestly.
peace.
I need to get out of range of what's it called? Salamander. Yeah, when Hearthstone nerf cards, they make them unplayable. Yeah, and that's where I'm like, why would you do that? Make cards completely unplayable. Like Warsong Commander was a great example of that. Wait, was it Warsong Commander? Yeah, Warsong Commander. They gave charge to everything. They completely broke that card. I understand why they did it, but then they brought in the rotation stuff, and it's kind of made no sense after that. They could have easily changed it back and been like, okay, this card is out of rotation. Which is how I feel Shadowverse is going to go in the future anyway. I feel like after the next expansion, I wouldn't be surprised if the next one after that, they start to think about rotation a bit more, and they work out what they want to take out. He's worthless now. Yep, Warsong is completely worthless now. And that's kind of sad. Like, it made sense, because Warsong and... Fuck. I forgot the card. The other one was completely overpowered. What's the story? I don't know. What's the story for what? I think it was, yeah, Warsong and Grim Patron. That's the one I was trying to think of. Were completely overpowered. The new expansion tomorrow, or nerfs? I wouldn't be surprised if we see both, honestly, soon. Like, the next expansion will probably be announced close to the end of this month, if they're going to do it the same way they do it every other time. And the next and the nerfs, we're just speculating based on last time. We haven't got any confirmation. They haven't really announced anything, which is weird, because usually with a balance patch, well, with any kind of patch, we usually get some kind of patch notes before the patch goes live. So this is a little odd. They didn't nerf Grim, it was just Warsong. Yeah, but that's I meant that nerfing Warsong directly nerfed Grim, which, you know, they broke Warsong just because of Grim, which is a terrible idea. Grim itself wasn't nerfed, no. But they definitely broke Grim. They broke Warsong just because of Grim, and I don't like that kind of philosophy. If you're gonna nerf a card, at least make it, you know, stay true to its original effect. Don't completely make it unplayable by changing its effect completely different.
Fighting is so sorrowful.
It won't be long now.
I will play a song of sorrow. No!
Oops. Ah, screw it. We'll get rid of the user for this. That was lucky. I'm sure I had the second one also.
I obey the Lord's will.
So, what are we going to do from here?
My
Problem.
Tempest shall judge you.
No! No! Ah! Ah! I obey the Lord's will. May my prayers be heard.
It's getting close.
I've said my last prayer.
To be fair though, I'd rather have a game's style be a little worse. Like, I'd rather have the mechanics be completely solid and the style be different. It's harder to fix mechanics than it is to fix style. And RNG in this game is nowhere near as bad as Hearthstone's, luckily. Hearthstone relies too much on it as a mechanic, and that's a really bad way to play. Why would you... Oh, he went for the damage to face, that's why. I was like, why would you do that?
The gods have been outbribed.
Let them rest in peace.
Probably dead to Oro, but...
My Tempest shall judge you.
No! Stop!
Duelist has it. Yeah, it's not bad. It's fine if you just want to take a break from something and play something different. I haven't got right into it at all. Camera fucked up, did it? Ah, it did too. Why did the camera fuck up? Ah, it come unplugged. I must have bumped the cable that I've got there because the camera's being a dodgy fuck. I haven't played Gwent. I want to play Gwent. It's one of the few things I haven't actually played. I played Elder Scrolls Legends. That was meh. Not great. Definitely could have done with some improvement. I've been thinking of getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Casually. Maybe doing a few videos of just matches with different things that I enjoy playing on YGO Pro. If you guys would enjoy that. Or maybe a couple of casual Minecraft streamer videos. I don't mind playing that on Switch a bit lately. I wouldn't mind doing something with that, just for some fun. Obviously not turning into a full-on fucking kid-friendly channel, Jesus. Not that sort of person, but... being able to just sit back and relax sometimes is nice. Without having to overly think too hard. Hey Jay, what's up? I've been sick, isn't that great? What have you been up to anyway? You haven't been around much, Jay, at all. You've been kind of hiding in the shadows.
I obey the Lord's will.
What a bunch of orcs. Never looked at Warhammer 40k. Something that I've always been interested in, but I'm just never really taken the time to look at.
Time to go a little wild. Haven't let loose lately.
I've said my last prayer.
Alrighty. What can I do here?
Let them rest in peace.
Limit their shadows, kill off their board,
You're done for.
aim for my amulets to proc next turn.
Rest with the ugly. Sorry, gotta go.
I think, Jay, did you make Master the other day? I didn't see anything about it, that's all. I saw that you were streaming for it, and that's about it.
Time to go a little wild.
Well, it's-
I'm leaving.
all these viewers. Well, this is usually about where we sit overall, about 20 odd overall between YouTube and Twitch, so that's not too bad. Spending money on it, yeah. See, I was always into card games and video games to start with, so for me it wasn't hard to transition between either. Working on a few projects. Yeah, I saw that you're working on a podcast. Yeah. I saw what did I see about that? Where did I see that? I can't even remember now. I saw a post somewhere. I think it might have been in the... Maybe it was in the mod channel? I don't know, I forget. Maybe not. I can't even remember where I saw that now. If you guys haven't, check out Jay. Sure, if Jay wants to post links or anything, Fire Spartan can help him out to make sure they go up. Expensive as Magic the Gathering. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's that way as well. That's why I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh physically as a physical card game. It's just too expensive. When you got decks that are ranging in the 200 to 500 range, it's just too much. You have to buy paint, yeah. My partner's brother's like right into it. But it's too small. We do have a Discord, yeah. It is tiny. I haven't done much with it. Well, we haven't done much with it. Fire Spartan's pretty much built it from the ground up, luckily. But I haven't been able to do much with it because it won't fucking post here automatically. The only bad thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro is hardly anyone uses it anymore. Yeah, that is sad. It used to be really popular when it first launched. That was back when I first started using it, and then it's kind of died off. The music's lit though. Yeah, the music is no copyright sounds. It's just one of their what is it? All releases playlist. So it's basically everything. More popular, I should have. Yeah, but dual network. The problem with dual network was that it made you make all your plays yourself. At least Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, it has all the rule set built in, so you can't actually cheat the system. At least not any easy way, which I really liked.
Time to go a little wild.
I'll just post it straight to both chats through Restream.
What in the...
Here we go. So hard to follow these days, so new mechanics. Now, yeah, link summoning has been a big new thing. That's why I've been interested in picking it back up, because it's meant to have slowed things right down. Which was the problem. XZs became way too fast, especially with Pendulum. But I wouldn't mind maybe picking it back up, relearning some stuff. Like, I've played most card games, or most popular card games at least. You know, your Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, Force of Will, those sort of things. But they're just all too expensive. I can't afford to play stuff like that, which sucks because it's really enjoyable. Probably kind of dates how long it's been since I played. Oh, I don't know. Blackwing was popular right up until I started playing. I think that was, what, 4 years ago? 4 years ago was the last time I really played against anyone publicly. I used to go to tournaments all the time. But Blackwing was popular back then. It wasn't competitive, but it was still popular. We had a few people at our locals who really enjoyed it.
I am the Mad Cyclone.
Alright, this is going to be impossible to deal with outside of Decree. Damn it. Yeah, I'm dead, aren't I?
I have lost.
Such an old deck still okay, yeah. See, I dropped out right as Pendulums launched. That's when I stopped playing. It was literally right before the Pendulum expansion. My favorite deck to play was Constella. Fuck, I loved that deck. I used to have the full build, but then I ended up selling it off because I sold it when it was high value, so I thought since I'm getting out of the game anyway, I may as well sell it while it's expensive. I also used to have a really nice mat, like an actual proper Yu-Gi-Oh mat, and I ended up selling that because that was a Dungeons mat, I think, Yu-Gi-Oh Dungeons, which was really nice. But back then, you know, things cost so much, so I was like, shit, better sell these high while I can so I can get some money to play with more stuff. I've actually still got, like, a whole fucking 5Ds card case thing full of cards. And Zodiacs come out. Zodiacs, sorry, yeah. I saw some stuff for them and they were fucking crazy. See, when I stopped playing, like the Umbral Horrors and stuff were still quite popular. I have no clue what that means. But yeah, I was kind of out of the loop with stuff like that because I barely watched anything, which sucks because I didn't mind mine. But then I got into Hearthstone more, mainly because I got sick and was unable to go back then. I'm 20. I'll be 21 in July.
You keep relying on me, Dragon.
I've been gaming since I was like 6, so a long fucking time. Not as long, obviously, as people who are a lot older than me, but for how old I am, that is comparatively a long time. But I played Yu-Gi-Oh since I was like 8, got back into it. I would say, what, my year 8, so what's that, 14? Played through for about 4 years, 5 years.
There's a lot more where that came from. A dance to make the world blue.
What in the...
Already had it played, really? I'm surprised because we're only on like track 6. We'll go to the next one then. See what that is.
Alright.
Because we haven't even done a full loop yet. Back to you. Yeah, but that's not what the thing was called. It was just a techno mix by No Copyright. No Copyright sounds, gaming music, live stream, chill out mix, electronic radio. That's what it was. Maybe because it was like some compilation piece or something. They haven't announced changes yet. We do have the patch coming in 5.5 hours, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. Hence the I hope. But we're gonna have everyone good. Alright man, see ya. I'm trying to catch up with my messages now after I fix the music. Ugh. Fucking don't have a counter to that.
I am the mad cyclone.
Let's just try and wall them. Hope for the best.
My Tempest shall judge you.
See, this is the problem. You don't need fucking Zeal. All you need is fucking turn 10, bloody Baha, Grimnirs, and everything else. This is why I think Ramp's the problem. Jeez. Hate that. And I didn't draw any of the answers that I needed. Fuck's sake. I'm trying to think if there's any way out of this, and I actually don't think there is at all.
Lost in wayward ones.
Oh.
Your evil deeds end now.
It's a sort of answer. Meaning if they have anything to clear one of these followers, which most likely do because they haven't evolved, then I'm fucked. Otherwise, at least this gives me a chance. Very slim chance. See? Very slim chance. But it was the only option to actually survive the turn. In which case then I could have played my Baha and hopefully swung it, but that's it though, and you can't hit all the neutral cards. So the only way to fix it is to lower its ramp. If you lower its ramp, it doesn't have access to those neutral cards as quickly. Fix Sybil. Problem solved. Tribunal? No, I don't like Tribunal. Well, I do, but not in this deck. Cutting a card for Tribunal is really difficult. That's it. Dragon does. Dragon makes the neutrals a lot better because of its powerful ramp. And unlike Hearthstone, Hearthstone has a really nice ramp system, I think, with this Druid set. It's kind of balanced out a little bit, which is nice. Dragon doesn't have that, so Dragon just fucking ramps and the neutrals just take it to another level. If you can fix its ramp and put it back to a place like it was before where the ramp's a lot less, it might be alright, but that's really hard to balance. Play them 2 turns. Yeah, exactly, and that's way too strong for a meta like this. Because there's no real counter to Dragon outside of trying to win turn 5. And that's not a good counter. Like, Shadow at least is heavily countered by banishment effects. Like, heavily. Because it has no access to shadows. Dragon, on the other hand, you've basically, only option is, can I win before turn 5? If answer no, you've pretty much lost. And if the answer is that you can't win, you're pretty much fucked, so. It's unfortunate, but damn it, see, the only thing I fucking needed would have been a banishment. Because I don't want to play Ancient Lion, because Ancient Lion's going to fuck me over. Especially if they catacomb here.
Time to go a little wild.
Alrighty.
No!
Well, now I'm really fucked, so yay.
You're done for.
I kind of have to get rid of that, don't I? I take less damage overall. If they have pretty much, what, 2 damage, they win. That's it. Because I don't have a chance against that otherwise. I drew none of my banishment, which is a really bricked hand. When you draw no banishment against Shadow, you're pretty much fucked. Which is unfortunate. Usually I have a really good easy match against Shadow. Just, you know, drawing nothing doesn't help. Yep, there we go. The unfortunate part of drawing absolutely nothing. Damn it. Alright, let's try something else. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have a mission. I don't even know what the fuck it is. Let's just win 5. Wow, I haven't been able to win 5 fucking ranked matches. That's depressing. Being Being 6 sucks, guys. It really does.
Time to get started. Is fighting and despair all you know?
Well, this isn't a good hand, and that was laggy as fuck. Urius or Bloodwolf? That's going to be the question here. I suppose Urius doesn't have a counter yet, outside of Banishment, which I'd like to bait out because I want to play Vampire Noble. The only problem is going to be turn 4. So hopefully I can swarm the board before then. Alright, fair enough.
Stop!
What a troublemaker!
Prioritize damage over everything else, especially since they're probably going to drop a priest. No priest. Wow. Daybrick.
No! You're done for.
My power's uncontrollable!
Me? Really?
Alright, that should be a good amount of damage.
Go! Go!
Plus 2 from the ping off that.
No, what a troublemaker!
Stop!
And we still got a Bloodwolf.
No! Stop!
So we only need 2 damage to survive this board. And to not see another board, but they've already played double Grimnir, so...
The real battle begins.
What a cruel end!
Damn it. Should have expected that, honestly. Damn it. I can't win this turn with that. Screw it, we'll go this way.
Tears of joy, I've arrived.
Hey, check this
Not
out!
as good, but it should work. I mean, it gives me a
Feeble
chance.
little Neil.
Sad?
Stop!
Not at all.
And if they clear board, waste the whole turn, I get implants of Bloodwolves, so that's fine. Plus, killing them from 3 health is actually really easy with this deck. So, shouldn't be too bad.
Can't save our world.
Janine, perfect.
Me? Really?
That's why it's so easy to kill from 3. There's so many ways to deal 3 damage with this deck.
I did it! I won!
My little Vampachan. She wins me games. Oh, did we finish that? Sweet. That means that should be done now. Whoa, we've finished all the monthly stuff.
Time to get started.
You must die!
Not the best hand, that's for sure. God, I just want to get better. Come on. What's this sword doing? Alrighty, finally let me actually get in the game. Thinking about what we could see. And I don't think there's much. I mean, Blood King. Yeah. Or concede, that works too. 3 wins!
I did it! I won!
I love aggro blood. Like with a dedicated passion.
Time to get started. Is fighting and despair all you know?
Double Vania. Alright, we'll keep Double Vania. Even though it's probably not good, but we'll keep it. Alrighty, what do we got here? A little bit of damage. Alright, we'll do it this way. Let's see what we can do. I'm actually pretty okay with that. Because Vania's gonna bring out a bat, so.
Go! Go! Now you made me angry.
Means I can maximize my damage.
Go Bloodkin! No! Go Bloodkin!
No! Stop!
You just think you beat me.
That's fine.
You're done for.
This is gonna be difficult. If I hit the evolve and trade, I lose all my bats anyway. But I don't really have many other options here.
Hey, check this out.
Jesus, this is one hell of a deck, eh? Fortunately, this should hopefully be the end. As long as they don't heal here. All I can hope. Alright. And that's game. Right around the ward. Exactly how I like it.
I did it! I won!
By the way guys, if you want this deck, I have a video on my channel for this deck yesterday, so you can find that.
Time to get started. I guess you're looking for a fight.
Damn it, double vampiric. That might work, but it's gonna be difficult. If I don't draw into a bat, this could be really hard. Ooh. At least I love the animated ambling wraiths too. Like, I don't know about you guys, but they fucking look sweet. Nice, so that actually is gonna work. I'm expecting nerfs tomorrow, honestly. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. Doesn't mean that's what will happen. It's really odd that we haven't had any announcement at all though, because even normal like bug fix patches, they tend to announce them. And they, you know, they'd be all like, we're doing a bug fix, you know, everyone be aware we're doing a bug fix. But this hasn't happened this time, which is really odd. I think we're gonna see something happen. That's what'll happen. Something.
Massacre. My blood is spilled.
Yeah, that worked. Next turn, I'm hoping. Yeah, the only hope is the maintenance. Yeah, it seems to be weird. It's odd. Usually they'll announce stuff. I have a phone call from something I don't even know, and that's why I don't answer random phone calls. I can just go and ring out.
I'm just amazed. Who's as old as dirt?
You're done for.
It's just like back in the
It's
old
important to leave a message, eh?
Tears of joy, I've arrived.
Go! Go!
What a feeble little life. Kneel.
What end do you hope? Okay, I don't understand that, but
No!
I'm gonna voice. Interesting.
Unbelievable! No!
It's because I had the fucking buttons. Damn it! I always fucking do that. Well, this should be fixed now, but that was an accident. Lol. It should be okay, guys. It should be okay. I keep forgetting how I've got my numpad set up for hotkeys, and I accidentally stopped and started the stream when I was typing in a number. It's like, fuck's sake. I swear to God. Weird. I do have it set for English only chat, but that shouldn't affect it in that way.
I'm powerless for now.
No way. See, those sentences don't make much sense, man. That's the problem. By the end of the meta, I'm hoping that Shadow and Dragon are nerfed, if that's what you're referring to. With the upcoming maintenance. Whether that happens or not, still wait and see.
What a cruel end.
That's what I'm hoping for. There we go, that's game.
Oh, there's the spark.
So,
Impressive.
cards you want to know. Catacomb and Sybil. Basically the only two. Maybe Zeal, but I think if you're hitting Sybil, Zeal's not going to matter in the long run, so.
I did it. I won.
Unfortunately, I don't see them nerfing a legendary, but I can't think of any other way to hit Dragon enough that it's actually going to fix the class. Because Zeal isn't really a problem. It's the fact that they get to 10 so fast and have access to so many things at 10. So if we can slow them down just a little bit, doesn't need to be much, just enough, then it'll probably fix it. Lightning Blast, not a problem. Because Grimnir won't just hurt Dragon though, Grimnir hurts everything and it's going to be a difficult one to nerf. I think if you're slowing down Dragon to the point where it's maybe 1 or 2 ahead and not fucking 5 ahead,
This one's for my
should be fine. Because if you're not going to have Lightning Blast turn 6, you're going to have Lightning Blast, you know, turn 8 or 9 with its slower ramp. Slowing its ramp solves pretty much all the problems of Zeal, all the problems of the high cost neutrals, and all the problems of Lightning Blast. All in one go. Banish Aim, that's completely fair. There's not many Amulet banishments. We needed more Amulet banishments, and Lightning Blast is a good card for that. It's the fact that they can pull it off so early. If Lightning Blast is slowed down to a turn 8, turn 9 play instead of turn fucking 5, then it won't be a big deal. Everyone seems to want to look at like what cards are overpowered instead of what cards are making the deck overpowered. Because if you fix the cards that are making it overpowered, it'll solve most of your other problems. Like, the reason Hector isn't really that overpowered, if you fix Catacomb, because then it has no shadows to use, and then it won't be as bad. High cost Amulet Teamer, why? If you're slowing Dragon down, it's literally going to be the only class that can counter high cost amulets. I don't understand, like, why that would be a problem. The problem at the moment is that Dragon's dominating more than just beating high cost amulets. Dragon's dominating everything. If they're slowed down and they're not dominating everything, you'll see less Dragon. You see less Dragon, won't be as big a problem with other amulets. So many clears that hurt minion-based decks. Yep. But if they don't, then what clears do they have at the moment? They have Salamander, which was released last expansion. They have Isfil, which has been added, and they have Lightning Blast. I think they're the only 3 Baha, I suppose, but that was also released last expansion. So disregarding last expansion, they got 2 more possible board clears. If you slow them down, because both those board clears are what, 9 and 10 respectively, if they're slowed down, I don't think it'll be a problem. I think that'll be alright. I think it'll go back to being about where it's at last expansion, which was somewhere in tier 2. Which is a good place to be for most decks. Near unusable, yeah, and that's a problem. That's my opinion on it at least. Like, you can balance them out pretty well. It's just the fact that Sybil gives you ramp, it heals for 3, it's playable on turn 5, and it has a body that on average is a 6-7 because 90% of the time you're evolving it. And even aggro decks have trouble dealing with Dragon if they ramp well, which is what happened in this game. Sybil's difficult. You either want to completely remove its body, making it basically a glass cannon, or you want to alter the ramp effect so maybe it only ramps on Evo, or maybe it only heals on Evo. Which I think you need to remove the ramp some way, because I think even without the heal, Sybil is still a pretty crazy turn 5. I think I just bumped the fucking camera out again. Nope, it looks good. Sybil's really hard to balance. Breath, Baha, Grim. Yeah, Grim is one I missed. And partial one with Zeal Evo possible. Zeal Evos are another really high cost though, so I don't worry about that. And Grimnir is another high cost. Anything that is board clearing at turn 10, if you're slowing Dragon down, it shouldn't matter. If Dragon is slowed so that they can't access those board clears till turn 8, turn 9, shouldn't be a big issue. The only one that really could be an issue is probably Israfil, because Breath is played on 6 pretty much no matter what, and Israfil is turn 9, which may be 1 turn earlier than the others. I don't think it might be slowed down enough. Still has Oracle, Furfa, and Alina. And if you look at that, Oracle, Furfa, and Alina were all played last expansion and still put Dragon as tier 2. Sometimes even tier 3. Because it didn't have enough ramp to get to those high cost things. It's the combo of Sybil's healing, its body, and its ramp that makes it so powerful. I don't know whether you were around last expansion, but it really makes a huge difference having something that gives you such huge plays. With Saha with turn 9 Evo, yeah. That's true. So in total, you've got 2 board clears before turn 10. 2 practical board clears. Zeal's the biggest defender too. Nah, Zeal's not a problem. Not really. Worst case, I see Zeal being nerfed, so maybe it doesn't get Evo stats, and that's it. Evo, like, Zeal doesn't win games, I've seen in a lot of cases. 90% of games I've played against Dragon, I think I've lost maybe probably the 10% to Zeal combo, which, that's not very high. Losing 10% to Zeal combo is like nothing. Most of the time I'm losing to some form of Baha, Grimnir, fucking Suckfill, Israfil combos. Zeal doesn't win games consistently, that's what I should have said. If you're playing Zeal, how often do you win with the Zeal combo? Overall. So like, if you, out of all your wins, how many wins are you winning with Zeal combo versus winning with other combos? That's how I look at it.
Did you think it was...
I actually probably should have hit that a different way. Well, you're just fucking unlucky then, aren't you? Most people I've talked to, Zeal is about between 10 to 20% of the time they have it to win games, and that's from some Dragon mains that I've talked to. But the only reason they're playing stuff like that, if they weren't playing those combos till turn 8, turn 10, would it be as big a problem? No, because you're not seeing them turn fucking 6 when you can't do anything. or when you don't have a chance to actually build a board to clear things. I think people are too caught up on game enders and not paying enough attention to why is Dragon getting to that point. It's the same reason people go, oh, Hector's broken. Hector's broken because of the fucking shadows it gains early game with Catacomb. Used as a rush enabler on something like Rahab or Sybil as turn 7. Yeah. See, and that I think that's how Zeal should be played though. I think that's a fair way for Zeal to be played. Being used with Rahab, turn 7 works out. Sybil, I think if you hit Sybil in some way, it'll probably see a little less play and might not be as big a problem with Zeal. And there's not much you can do with Zeal if that is the bigger problem, Rahab Sybil, because Zeal's body doesn't make a difference in those cases. And you can't, there's just no way to really nerf its effect. The only other way is to change its cost, and that's just not effective at all. There's too many ways to change stuff like that. But like I said, these are all opinion-based stuff too, so it'll be interesting to see. I don't mind talking about it in a fair discussion.
Got me feeling hungry.
Now I'm a fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do.
I'm powerless for now.
The meta's no different to any other meta, honestly. Last meta it was Roach and Daria. Meta before that it was fucking PTP and Seraph. Yeah, but then you're pretty much breaking its effect, unfortunately. The whole point is to have something that can finally give Storm something else, which is a great mechanic to have overall. I'd like to see a way that they can nerf Zeal without breaking it. I don't care if no one runs it, that's not the problem. I don't want its effect to be completely broken. I think Rush may break Zeal's effect. Defeats the whole purpose of Zeal being able to give anything Storm, which is no fun. Only target dragon cards? Maybe. That could work out. The only problem is you're still going to see Ouroboros and stuff like that. Which I've seen a lot of people complain about. The only problem with those kind of stats, they don't take into account variations of Dragon and Shadow. They don't take into the account that we've gained 2+ million players, or downloads, which, you know, equivocally. We've gained a lot more players, so obviously we're going to see a difference in what those players are deciding to bring. Because what, it's been 3 months since Daria and Roach before they got nerfed. And our player base has gained a lot since then. So it's stats like that are really difficult. And a lot more people have reached Master, which makes a big difference too.
hiding inside?
How many times did TOG come out? Tempest, yeah, Tempest's been out for just under 2 months. 1 month, 22 days.
I'm powerless for now.
Hey, check this out!
Powerless no more.
And usually we see nerfs, if judging by last time. You usually see a nerf in the first, like, little bit. Well, last expansion we got the nerf literally about this time. It was around about the 26th, I think, of the second month of the expansion. So it was like February 20 something, I think. Was it February? Yeah, February.
You hiding inside?
What was it? No, it might not be. Yeah, no, it was. It was February. So this time we're expecting to see it soon, which is why with most of us seem to be thinking we're probably going to see it now. And that's game. I'm so dead. Hector will kill me. So maybe it's today. That's what we're thinking. Maybe today's maintenance, maybe a nerf. But usually we hear something and we haven't heard anything.
I lost. You're tough.
Increase the cards with the exception of Gobu.
Mother,
There were, yeah, mostly I think that's how they fixed most problems so far, but we haven't really seen many nerfs either, that's the other problem. The only ones we've really seen outside of beta, because I don't count anything pre-release. Beta release isn't a fair comparison for nerfs. People have said. Piercing Rune, yes. I witnessed that one myself. Jane Dark and Homecoming, I'm not sure whether they were much after release though, were they? Let's see. And the Homecoming nerf made sense, because from what I heard, that was like OP as fuck. Have they? I checked it earlier and there was nothing there. Let's take a look.
I am the Mad Cyclone.
Well, I'm bringing it up now anyway, so it's fine. And I don't allow links in chat outside of Fire Spartan's mod. Nice, so we're gonna find out. Let's see, what do we got? Silver Shadowcast, Prince of Catacombs will cost 4 play points instead of 3. I don't think that's going to be enough to alter Catacomb. That's going to be a problem. Silver Dragon Cross Seal will cost 4 instead of 2. Yeah, well that kind of just breaks Seal anyway. So that's going to be unplayable. Its attack will be 3 or 5 and evolve instead of 2 or 4. Okay, so that kind of makes sense. They've upped its cost so that it'll be higher. Gave it a higher stat line for its higher cost. That makes sense. And Lightning Blast will no longer have effect, enhanced 10 banish all enemy follows and enemies. Well, there goes Lightning Blast. That's fucked. They just broke that card. They may as well have just removed it from the game. Because now you may as well just run Execution. Even though it doesn't hit amulets, it's a way better option. And they haven't fixed Dragon's biggest problem, so Dragon's gonna fucking dominate. That's gonna be crazy. Jeez, I don't think we're gonna be seeing much of a shift, unless Vengeance Blood might actually shift it. Because Vengeance Blood works very well against Dragon, but not very well against Shadow, so if Shadow does die off due to this nerf, then Vengeance Blood might take its spot and beat out Dragon, but we'll see. Very interesting.
You are done for.
Your path has been laid. Obey heaven's will. I'll live again.
You're mean.
Feast upon me! Take the souls of millions and arise!
It'd be a problem for Dragon without that banish. Yeah, maybe. Neptune has a lot of consistency problems though, which is a real difficult thing to fix.
The real battle begins.
I'll live again. I'll live again.
To make the cost change, maybe.
I am the Mad Cyclone. I am the Mad Cyclone. Feast upon me. All right.
No!
Time to awaken is here. You beckon. Judgment for heretics like you.
Let's see. Back out.
Your flesh and bones are mine!
No!
Judgment for heretics like you!
You're mean!
Ah, I should have hit that into that. Whoops. My mistake.
Let them rest in peace.
Now I'm actually fucked. Whoops.
Lost in wayward ones!
That's the problem I've got. It doesn't really fix their ramp problem.
Take what you want from me. I'll give you everything. All that and more you'll see. Just stay right here.
I'm coming for you. I'll show you.
We're just getting started.
No!
Alright, I think we're going to wrap things up with that nerf, announcement anyway. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this stream, and I'll catch you guys next time.